Hello, welcome back, and thank you for tuning in, you lovely people. It's been a rather windy but not too bad, at least not too cold, a Monday. Pardon me. So you're catching me as I'm just leaving the office after it's been a kind of a long day, but it's gone really quick. So I suppose it's not a long day then, because normally people categorize a slow moving day as a long day. No, if anything, there are not enough hours in the day. So yeah, I just need to concentrate on getting out of this junction, because it's a tricky one between two blind bends, and then we will continue. Yep, there's the gap, and he goes for it, and he's in. Right, now for the half hour or so drive home as the sun's setting. It's definitely been a while since I've actually left the office and it's been this bright. It's a lot nicer than sort of stepping out of the office into pure darkness. So obviously, for anyone who lives high up in the northern hemisphere will know, winters, if you spend an entire day working in an office, you never see daylight. You arrive at the office or at work or whatever just as it's getting light, and by the time you leave to go home, it's already pitch black. And then on the upside to that, in the summertime, it's as bright as this up until 10 o'clock at night, which is quite the contrast, to say the least. Anyway, that's besides the point. I'm just babbling about the weather, and actually, at least now the wind stopped. At least the wind has stopped. It was definitely very unwelcome earlier today. So, as I said, I'm on my way home. Once I get there, gonna have a quick bit of dinner, let the kids chill out, take the kids to bed, and then get ready to go to the gym. And then that's when the actual work starts, so to speak. The work on myself for today, anyway. I say the work on myself. The work on myself has already started today. I've done some journaling and I've done some reading, although not as much reading as I wanted to, because I find some mornings I start reading and I'm about half a page or like one page into reading, and then I start yawning. Obviously because I'm still tired or whatever, I haven't slept enough. So I'll start yawning, that makes my eyes water and makes it then hard to concentrate, and I'm having to take pauses from reading, and it just makes the whole process a bit of a drag. So normally if that starts happening, I just cut it short. I read to the end of the section or the chapter or whatever, and then I'll just call it quits there, because I'm not going to be able to read with full attention, which is something I'm trying to do. I'm aiming to fully take in everything I'm reading when I do read it. So yeah, if I can't give it my full attention, then so be it. We'll catch up with the reading another time, be it later tonight or tomorrow morning. Weirdly though, when doing the writing section or journaling, I don't seem to suffer the same problem. I don't know what it is, but I just don't seem to be affected negatively by it. As I've said before, I really dislike reading at the best of times. I'm something of a slow reader. Not that I can't read, I can read fine, but for some reason I do this thing where I get stuck on a line, one line or one sentence wouldn't quite make sense, and I'll end up rereading it 5 or 6 times and then catch myself having reread it several times, and then I'm like, what am I even doing? I've spent half the time it should have taken to read the entire page, and I've read one line, and that just slows down the whole process, and that kind of makes me dislike it. I suppose it's something of like ADHD behaviour. Yeah, I just tend to get sort of lost in the moment, run away with my thoughts, kind of thing. Yeah, all in all, today, like I said, long day but quick day, which doesn't make any sense. Tomorrow is my day off, so I'll be at home in the morning. In the afternoon I do need to run a few errands, go pick up a few things, and then again an evening gym session if I can squeeze it in. Yeah. Oh, someone's broken down. Wonder what's going on there. Didn't see any people, weirdly. There was no one in the van or in the car. It was just the AA breakdown van and the broken down R-Class Mercedes. Strange. Yeah, anyway, that's it. I'm going to put some music on. I can't obviously play the music whilst recording because I'll get all sorts of copyright strikes and end up getting the audio muted, which is not ideal because then you won't hear me talking. So yeah, that's it, short and sweet, and I will catch up with you tomorrow.